Oh, it worked.
It works. Great.
Nice. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Got a little coffee in me, so it's just starting to kick in now.
Yeah, me too. I needed a boost of coffee.
Don't know where I'd be without caffeine.
Yeah, I love coffee.
Yeah, it's good.
Interesting fact.
Oh,
My
yeah,
dog's
your
name is
dog's name's Coffee.
Yes.
Great. Uh,
So I see we have 5 viewers. So now let's wait. We are 2 minutes early.
Thank you for joining for now. Hopefully you
Yeah,
learned some
thank you,
stuff today.
everyone.
We're really hoping to get everyone involved. That's what the main focus on today is really to uh, if you're interested in SciComm, whether you be an enthusiast or you're a SciCommer yourself and you want to get involved, we want to provide you with as many resources and ways of doing so as possible. We really want to expand from here on out and really make it as inclusive as possible for all of you. So we
Yes,
really are
that's the
excited
plan
for
for
this.
today. So, so for those who are joining, please type in your comments in the comment section here. You can ask questions. You are encouraged to engage with us in the live session. Once we read your question, we will definitely answer them.
Yes, please. And if at any time, if you want to just shout yourself out, let us know your brand of SciComm, why you do SciComm, what your goals are, and we'll go from there, see what we can do. Because there is space for all of you, and we're gonna figure that out today for us.
Yes.
So, well, for now, Chinmaya, you want to talk about what the world is basically for all of us is COVID. How are you coping with COVID?
Well, COVID has drastically affected science, the science communication, everything. So, I'm in Canada. Most of you know that, but let me give you a brief introduction about myself. Let's start from there. So, I am Chinmaya. Most of you know me. I run the Addictive Brain platform, and I'm a postdoc. I think I will switch accounts. Okay. So, yeah. So I'm a postdoc at the University of Manitoba. It's in Winnipeg. I live in Winnipeg. I recently moved from Toronto last year, and COVID has drastically affected Canadian economy and Canadian science. Most of our schools are going online, so no in-person classes, which is bad and good both.
Yeah.
But yeah, something. So COVID has really affected us in many ways. We cannot go to the lab like at full capacity. So the videos that I used to share with like tricks and tips, they would reduce drastically because I have limited time to complete my experiments and I don't have time to shoot that as well. But if I get a chance, I do that. And what else can I say? Yeah, right now the cases were really low in Canada, in Winnipeg, but in the past 2-3 weeks, the cases have started to rise again. And with the schools reopening, it would be a new scene. Like, what will happen?
That's the big question is for all of us, like
Yeah.
what's going to happen? What's the future going to hold? And work-wise for me, I'm a writer, a freelance writer.
Okay.
I've worked from home for years now, so that aspect hasn't really changed. But I'm in South Jersey, about 10 minutes away from Philadelphia,
Okay.
and we were one of the first states to lock down, and still from this date, we pretty much have some of the most stringent policies regarding lockdown there is. No gyms are open, no movie theaters, restaurants still closed. Everything's pretty
Okay.
much still closed except for like grocery stores and all that. But yeah, I've pretty much been MIA on here for like I'd say like pretty much the last year, but I'm really starting to get back into it. I am going to be here if anybody ever wants to get involved with the Sci community. I am going to be available, so send me a DM if you just want to talk about anything. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and we'll just go from there. But you're not alone. We're all here for you, and
Yes.
we just want to really give you a platform to speak your science communication and to be friends with everybody, because that's one of the greatest things about the sci community was just the friendships made and the bonds formed, and we really want to get that going again. be a supportive system for all of you.
Yeah.
So if you have any ideas, there's no such thing as a stupid question. There's no such thing as a stupid idea. We're here to make your visions a reality, and we have our platforms available to do that for you.
And the main goal of the Psy community, the Addictive Brain, is to network.
Yes.
Because I see that scientists don't network a lot, and that is a very big drawback. So with these groups, you can interact with others, not just us. When you get comments on your posts or anything, you should interact with them. I have been getting a lot of messages like I should do something about some posts about bone morphology and other things, and I tagged Christian, physiology with Christian, and
He's
he did
great.
a good post about it, so that helped.
Christian
So
is awesome. He's
yes,
great. Um, yes, as all of you can tell, this thing called the algorithm that controls everything we do on here,
yes,
it seems like it diminishes with visibility every week. It gets worse and worse, and what we see the best way to combat that is to bookmark everyone's posts, share them, use that little paper plane, just share
yes,
them in your stories, comments, because that first hour of visibility with posts, it really is the make or break for that post. So if you see your friends posting something, comment on it, like it, just like get it out there. The more and more engagement, the better
better.
it'll be seen. So that's our best bet right now. So yeah, we are both here to network, help you network, and also to get your word out. So we want to amplify your messages. So if at any point you're struggling with a post, we can start a group chat. We can start getting things
Talking about
figured
it.
out for you for sure. Because yeah, it's really tough. I mean, before it's like a year plus ago, you could post at any time, it didn't matter, and you would get great engagement. And now it really, you have to stick to a strict schedule, regiment it, and it can be tough. But we are here to try to amplify your message as best we can. So if you need help, if you have low followership, that's what we're here for, is to get your brand of SciComm out there to the world the best we can.
And the Addictive Brain or the Psy community is just not about biological science. It's related to all fields of science, STEM. So STEM includes, you can define STEM, Dan?
Um, STEM. I like to say myself STEAM. I put the art right in the middle there.
Okay.
Science, technology, art, science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Because art is such a huge bridge to all of the sciences.
Yes.
Especially for visual learners, art is integral. So I personally myself, I love to include the A in there to make it STEAM.
Yes. So it's open to all STEAM fields, not just biological science. Don't go by the name of the Addictive Brain that we just post about neuroscience. If you see our older posts, we had posts from physics, chemistry, maths, statistics, and
Yes.
even history.
Yes, history too. Yes,
Yes.
history is included. Even if, and I can, it's so I tried to make it as inclusive as possible. That includes English majors as well, because
Yes.
it's all education. If you
Yep.
went to school for it, if you have an enthusiasm for it, science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics, history, English, we're here to amplify your message.
Yep. We're getting some questions. Uh, okay.
Chaos and Order asks, how do we become a contributor?
Yep.
Do you want to ask? We can answer it for both platforms.
Yes. So, do you want to do that?
Okay. So to become a TheSciCommunity member, we have gone to the Follow Friday method for a while now, since the influx on people wanting to get involved has been so large. They've been basically like a one-off slide and follow. We're going to, if you want to join us further than that, just send me a DM on my personal page, Dan the Biology Man, and we'll get you set up. If you have an idea for a post you'd like to do, just let me know, and I'll do everything I can to get that set up for you.
And for the Addictive Brain, you just need to send me a DM on the Addictive Brain, or we have a contribution form available on our website, theaddictivebrain.com. You just go under the tools section and you'll find the contribution form. We just don't do a feature. We encourage people to post something related to science, because that is the whole idea of the Addictive Brain, to reach out to masses, like what scientists do in the background, and why does a vaccine take not 6 months, but 10 years to manufacture. So that is the whole goal. That's why we encourage people to both we encourage people to both do a post and a bio. So the bio goes first, and the next day we post your contribution. And you can get in touch with us via DM or via email or our contribution form directly.
Great. Yeah, so Chaos and Order. I do remember your feature. It was great. So if you have an idea for a post you'd like to do, just send me a DM and we'll get it all set up for you.
Yes. We have another question from Dennis. I'm a novice YouTube script writer. Do you do that too? Well, not
Your
me.
your your YouTube. I'm not a script writer myself, but you have a YouTube yourself, right? An
Yes.
Addictive Brain YouTube.
Yes.
Um, we have it's called Nexus, our YouTube channel. It's been on the back burner for uh, the central thesis is basically a year. It's all been basically a year now that we're trying to get back into it. But I do know that we do have script writers in our network. I can get them in touch with you. I just have to see if they're interested in, well, not interested, but if they have time to talk to you, they can. We do definitely have some script writers here.
That's
But
great.
that is something else we could do. What we've been doing is call to actions recently. So that is actually a great question, like calling all script writers. That is something we can do for you for sure
Yes.
to try to get you more answers. But myself personally, I am not a script writer. I am more academic writer. I probably could do it, but it seems like so daunting to me. So I'm not the one personally to help you, but I know there are people that can.
Same with me. I'm not the script writer. I just post the videos that we capture. Like this session will be available. If you miss it, don't worry. It will be available on our YouTube channel and even on the TheSciCommunity page.
Yes, yes, we'll save all this for you as a reference.
Yeah.
And now, also feel free in the comments, just let us know what SciComm you do. What is
Yeah.
your passion for SciComm? What is your field? And what are your goals on
Yeah.
here, on this platform? What do you want to achieve?
We have another question from chemo_Philic. How does it feel to get connected people all around?
Let me see if I can see that.
It's just about.
Um, honestly, I guess I'll take this first. I think it was January of 2018. I just had an idea, and it was really, there was like, I want to say there was 3 or 4 of us that were just talking on, I think, maybe Discovery Channel comments or something. It was myself, Michelle, silly scientist,
Yeah.
Mark at Mark the Science Guy, and I want to say Volcano Sam. We just started talking back and forth on there, and I just thought it would be cool if she knew him, and if they got interacted. That would be pretty cool. And then I was just like, you know what? I'll just make an Instagram page, and we'll see how that goes. And I was thinking. I wasn't thinking it was going to be a global thing. I was thinking more U.S., but sure enough, that within the first month, the continents and the country started pouring in, and it really is cool. So basically, right now we do have a full-on global network available, and we just want to use it to best to fit all of you. So it is a very cool thing. It is, even when I just do stop and think about it, it is really strange. But yes, it is fully global now, and we just want to continue to expand, and we want your help in doing so.
Yes. Coming to the Addictive Brain, it feels really good to be connecting to all of you, and all over the world. We are connected to many people, and the Addictive Brain idea came when in 2017 end, I was talking to my family members, not my family members, but my friends, and they knew that I did my PhD in neuroscience. So they were just asking me questions like, okay, can you discover a drug for cancer? Can you do this? Can you do that? Is there a drug for epilepsy already? I said, yes, there are drugs, but yeah, you cannot just go and grab it over the counter. You need a prescription, you need to be diagnosed. And then I realized, okay, people don't know what goes in the background. They just see the final product, but they don't see the background of what is happening, what happened before this, how many failed experiments it took to discover a drug or a molecule or a pathway. So that's when I decided to start the Addictive Brain to communicate science from the scientists to the public, and they get to know how we use the taxpayer money, how we use the tax money that they pay. And that is how we started. And yeah, it feels really good to get connected. As I mentioned, uh, the Addictive Brain and the TheSciCommunity joined hands together in 2019.
Yeah.
And Dan has already done another live session where he talked about the TheSciCommunity, his work.
Yes,
You
and
can,
that that was my my first solo live stream I'd ever done, and yeah, it's still I consider that like a little bit of a lesson. But yes, you can find that on the Addictive Brain. It's
on the Addictive Brain,
I believe
yes.
it was on tips that I had personally, the tips that I used to
Yeah,
make my own SciComm, and hopefully you guys got some insight on that. But yeah, that is available on there as well. Unfortunately, but yeah, it is on there.
no, not unfortunately. You did a good job there.
Thank you,
I am the
Chinmaya.
camera shy person, so this is my first live interaction.
Hey, it's great. You're doing great. And I just have to say, the Addictive Brain, it's an incredible platform. It really
Thank you.
is. It does everything you set out to do. It is doing that and then some. And it really is great.
I
It's awesome.
appreciate your comments, and yeah, the Psy community is also doing a great job.
Yeah.
Uh, we
Thanks.
have another comment from Chemophilic. I'm doing masters in chemistry. I'm hoping to share basics of chemistry through sketchnoting. Yes, she has already contributed to the Addictive Brain. You can find a post like if you scroll down. It's not way too back. She does amazing job, and I really appreciate what she does. She explain the concepts of chemistry in a very easy way that I can understand. I'm not a chemistry fan, but I can understand what is going on. So yeah,
If you're interested, that sounds incredible. Actually, that is a very unique way of going about SciComm. And if you are interested in joining the Sci community, let us know. If you'd
yes,
be interested in posting, please let us know, and we'll get that set up for you for sure.
of course, the Psy community is always open to new members. So as the Addictive Brain.
Yes. Now, do you want to get into the main focus of
Yeah,
today's live?
let's do
Okay.
it.
Really excited about this. So, for now, we are going to say on Wednesdays, we are going to host live streams just like this. There'll be simulcast. There'll be one member on the side community, one member on the Addictive Brain, and you'll have this space for a full hour to talk about whatever you'd like. If you have a pairing in mind, someone you would like to do an hour with, just let us know and we'll figure out which platform, who goes on the TheSciCommunity, who goes on the Addictive Brain. Um, and if you have a model you'd like to go, if you'd like to do interview each other, if you'd like to talk about your areas of expertise, if both of you want to talk about an area that you're not familiar with, that's also cool. If you have a joint SciComm lesson you'd like to do, the full space is yours, full creative control, whatever you'd like to do. We are providing, it looks like for now it is going to be Wednesdays.
Yes,
We're going to give you that full hour space with you and another SciCommer to just talk about whatever you'd like to.
yes. And apart from this, you can also do live experiments, easy experiments.
Yes, yes.
Don't go into complicated experiments.
Yeah,
Easy
hopefully no
experiments.
combustion, but let's see.
Yes. No cell culturing in the.
Yes, please. But yes,
Yeah.
the space will be yours. We're going to try to
Yes.
make it a weekly occurrence, and depending on how much interest in there, we might just do it as a day-long thing. If it might be at least once a week, but it might be maybe the whole day on Wednesday, but it will be on Wednesdays. So we're
Wednesdays.
going to give you that space to do whatever you'd like on here.
Yeah. And you can decide your time zone. That's okay with us. We just ask you to save the video and send it to one of us.
Yes, and that is definitely, we want to make sure we save everything. So we're going to get them included on both feeds. So if you're not familiar with how to save a live video after a stream, it's a quick Google, how do I save a live
Yeah.
stream to IGTV? That's the best way. And it also lets you save it to camera roll. And as I'm saying this, I'm thinking in my head, make sure you do this yourself as you do this.
I will
Because
remind you again.
yeah, there's been so many times that we've done live streams and they haven't been able to be saved, and it's been kind of like a struggle trying to like screen record and all this stuff, and all
Yeah.
that can be bypassed so easily if you just remember. And it's easy to forget. Just remember to hit that save to IGTV, save to camera roll, and it can really save a lot of time. And we'll have it
And
saved for everybody for a resource.
yes, you can find a short tutorial on YouTube, our YouTube, the Addictive Brain's YouTube channel. where I showed it, and I'll make another one because the interface has changed right now. So I'll put another video today. Not
That's
today,
great.
but
Yeah,
sometime.
yes, that is perfect. Yes, so make sure you keep an eye out on that, because that resource that
Yes.
he's going to provide will save so many headaches, and we'll make
Yes.
sure we get it saved for everybody to see.
Yes. Chemophilic says now it's easy. Directed to IGTV. Yes, that's true.
Cool. That's good. I am. Yeah, that is good. So I'm hoping. I think it is in the bottom right hand corner. You just hit save the
Yes.
IGTV. So yeah, it is. It has gotten a tremendous amount easier to save videos. So that
Save
is a
it.
good thing.
Yeah, but apart from if we save it on IGTV, we cannot put it on our Facebook pages or LinkedIn or Twitter pages. So that is why we
Mhm.
ask you to save the video.
Yes.
We upload it to YouTube, keep the link on our different platforms because many of you don't use Instagram. Many of us.
Mhm.
I know some people.
Yeah.
They prefer Facebook.
And it's good that you say that, because TheSciCommunity, we aren't just on Instagram. That is our largest gathering is there. We also are on Twitter and on Facebook as well, and
Yes.
also on YouTube. We are going to try to get that back up, and possibly we can also get these Wednesday live streams on our
Yes.
Nexus YouTube as well. But like you said, there are people that don't use Instagram, so it is important to try to expand your base to other platforms.
Yes.
See, you might have a post on here that doesn't work as well on other platforms. You might have a post on Instagram that you were so dead set that it was going to do great, and for whatever reason it didn't. Try it on a different platform. See how it works on Twitter. See if you can, if you reformulate it for Twitter or for Facebook. And I've seen posts do tremendous on others and not. So it really is an experiment in itself. But don't be disheartened if a post doesn't go the way you want it to. Just keep at
Yes.
it, reformulate it, reimagine it, and just keep going. Just never give
Yes.
up.
One platform doesn't work for all. For
Yes.
me, the Addictive Brain works best on Facebook and Instagram, but not on LinkedIn and Twitter. So you have to give it a try, which is your platform to go. And maybe we can start it on Snapchat as well. That's a very bad idea, but
Hey, that's a possibility. And I was also thinking, TikTok is exploding right now.
yes.
Possibly on there. There are a lot of Psi community members that have made the jump to TikTok successfully. So um, I know that Instagram's trying to do Reels now. It's kind of like
Yes.
it's, adjacent, I guess. But yeah, just keep doing it. Try different mediums. Try video if you're not used to it. I mean,
Yeah.
myself personally, this is like so tough for me to do. Like, and it never has gotten easier. Just like I get like so nervous. I still kind of am, but it goes away. I mean, like whatever the idea you have in your head, oh my God, just like think positively. Just
Yep.
believe in yourself. Just have fun. If you have fun with it, that's all that matters. If you have fun, you get your information across. That's the best you can do.
So don't worry, I'm with you. I was nervous. I'm still a bit nervous, but I I don't feel that right now. It
Yeah,
get Once you get used to it, then it's more comfortable.
absolutely, for sure.
Uh, yeah, we had another question up here. I'll just read it. Anyone with knowledge of Huntington's disease? Uh, yes, I know of a Addictive Brain member who works with Huntington's disease. Personally, I don't. I just know that it's a CAG repeat. That's the only thing that I know about it. It's not my area of expertise, but I can put in touch with someone that if you're interested in, so as the Psy community members.
Yes, and that is a great thing. Like myself personally, I can't say that I have expertise in it. I mean, I learned about it in undergrad, but I've never even written about it. But I do know that there are Psi community members that have experience with it. So that is
Yes.
the great thing about this network is pretty much whatever field you can think of, there is somebody that has expertise or knowledge in the subject
Yes.
interested in. So that's another thing. If you have a question that I can't particularly answer, I'll try to get you in touch with someone that does have expertise and can answer it better for you.
Yes. That's a whole idea of these two communities. And what next do you want to discuss? Oh, I'll just jump in.
Okay.
Uh, Apart from making posts on the Addictive Brain, you can also do live sessions like we have here, but you can do it all alone. You can go to our YouTube channel. We had done this previously. I want to restart that. But as Dan said, I will start with the Wednesday sessions. Those are the best times to start with. But you can do AMA sessions or Ask Me Anything sessions, which the Psy community has been doing as well. And don't worry about just writing. You can explain anything by Psy art as well. That's
Yes.
the best way. I have seen people loving Psy art.
Yeah. And when the Psy community first started, there were so many artists
Yeah.
wondering if they were included, if they could be included. The answer always is yes. Like we said before, Psy art is such an incredible tool, such a useful tool, and the more and more it's being used, the better results I'm seeing across the board. Psy art
Yes.
is it really is great, especially for visual learners. There might be no other way to get that information across to others. So Psy
Yes.
art is incredibly important, and I love it personally for sure.
Yes. Dennis says I did a live stream AMA on the Addictive Brain once. It was fun. Yes, Dennis, I remember. I still have it on my rolls. I haven't uploaded it anywhere due to family issues and other things going on in my life. So I have a lot of backlogs to attend to, and I will do that as soon as possible.
Awesome. And so, before we go, does anybody have any other questions? Do you want to shout yourself out? That's something
Yeah,
you
we
can do
are
right now.
happy
If you want
to.
to talk about your area, SciComm, maybe if you can get linked up in the comments. Um,
Yes,
the more networking opportunities, the better. So utilize every single opportunity
every
you have
single
to get in
option.
touch with us, for sure.
Yes. Addictive Brain biggest science supporter. Thank you, Banana Man. Oh, I think it was uploaded. Okay. I don't
Oh, great.
personally remember. I have a
Hey,
backlog.
the world has been on a standstill for like the last 6+ months. So, I
Yes.
mean, it's, yeah. Yes, we do rise by uplifting each other,
Yes.
chemophilic, absolutely. And that's what the central thesis of all this is. Um, there are limitations to reach and engagement on,
Yep.
especially Instagram and Facebook. We are here to try to bypass those that pesky algorithm and try to get your word out and your information out as best we can. So we are here to expand your reach and, like I said before, comment, like your friends' posts, share them, use that little paper airplane, bookmark,
Yep.
all of these things you do, it helps raise your reach. And just share in your stories, share posting your stories. If you have a SciCommer and you read a post and you're like, oh my God, people need to see this, make sure people see it. Just
Yes.
share it. Do whatever you can to uplift each other. Just that's what we're here for, to network.
Uplifting each other is really, really important.
Yeah, for sure. And before I go, I would be remiss not to mention Purnima at STEM Core.
Yep.
So this whole time that we've been on a like kind of a hiatus on the Psy community, Purnima has done an incredible job of heading the Follow Friday features. She's
Okay.
the one that posts all of it. She's the one that gathers all that information and makes Follow Fridays possible. So thank you so much, Purnima, and thank you for bringing the live streams you have in recent weeks, and also for starting the our Psy community masks. That was
Yeah.
her idea as well. And we are going to start an initiative on September 1st with the masks. Yes, STEM Core is amazing. She absolutely is.
Yes.
So that is something we are looking forward to as well. And something a little closer than that, starting on Monday, and we're going to talk about it a little bit tomorrow. My founding member and I, Michelle, Silly Scientist, we're going to have a week-long post series. The topic on that will be discussed tomorrow and revealed tomorrow, but it's going to be a ton of fun. So look forward to that. Shout
Yes.
out to Silly Scientist for sure. It's going to be a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. And oh, one more very important thing. Your posts are always, you can contribute as much as you want. There is no limitation. Uh, and there is no time limit for, like, if you post it today, you don't have to post again the next week. It all depends on your schedule.
That is a great point. And the same goes for the Psy community. It's not a one-off thing. We really want to start getting content out. We want to have
Yeah.
a permanent spot to have content. We haven't had posts for a long time now, but we really are going to try to have permanent posts on there. So like Chinmaya said, if you have an idea, if you have a series idea you want to work with, fine, we can do
Yes.
that for you. But don't feel like you have to continue on. It's all based on your time.
Time limit. And another important point is when the Addictive Brain says how can you contribute, it does. I'm not asking for money. I'm
Yes.
asking for contributions related to your post. So that is something that I got a few messages a while ago. I just wanted to clarify this. Contribution doesn't mean giving money to me. It's always free, and it will always be free for everyone to participate.
Good point. And same goes for the Psi community. We have gotten questions about how much do you pay,
Yes.
how much do you charge per feature, per story? The answer is zero.
Yeah.
This is a free platform. We just want to help you get your message across. So you're never going to have to pay any fees, no member fees. To be a member is to be included and to form bonds with fellow members to get your word out. There's no fees of any kind, and there never will be.
Yes. That's what the communities are all about: supporting each other, helping each other. We got some more comments, and
You may feel like I got many ideas. Great. Share them with
yes.
us for sure. Yeah, please DM us and we'll
Oh
make
yeah,
your
she said
ideas
that
a
she
reality.
will be DMing us soon. Great. We are looking forward to it.
Awesome. And as long as there's no other questions or comments, I think we're about done here. Just
Yep.
remember, if you want to take part in our Wednesday feature, just like this, there'll be one member on the Psi community, one member on Addictive Brain every Wednesday.
Yes.
You can share your SciComm. If you don't have a partner in mind or you need help finding one, we'll set you up with someone because
Yes.
guaranteed there will be people that don't have a pair. We'll set that up for you. If you do have ideas in mind, like I said, you could do you can interview each other one-on-one. You could do a joint SciComm lesson. You could really do whatever you'd like. The space will be yours for this
All
full
yours
hour.
for 1 hour. You will have the passwords, so
Yes,
you will have
we'll set
the
you up with everything. Make sure you're all good to go.
yes. And lastly, yeah, I don't have anything else to add. Yeah, and if you want to get featured, you want to feature your work, just DM us, or as I mentioned, oh, Lav Shenanigans is here.
Ah, at the end, I am a huge fan.
Yes, I'm a huge fan of you as well.
Hysterical. Every video is hysterical. Thank you for
Yes,
everything you do.
we have a lot of fun watching your videos on the lab.
Oh, they're outstanding. I
They're
mean,
outstanding.
everyone is just great. Not only are they hysterical, but they're so the way you go about just informing people with like so subtle clips. It's just
Yes,
it's so good, it's so good,
yes,
hilarious. And I'm a huge proponent in comedy and SciComm, and you nail it. You absolutely nail
yes, you do.
it.
So I was saying that, yeah, if you want to get featured, I will just repeat my message. Just send us a DM or use our tool, online submission tool, which is available on www.theaddictivebrain.com. Go to tools section, and you will find the form there. It's a Google form. You can upload your videos, or your articles, your posts, and pictures, of course.
And for now, there is no form ready right now for the Psi community. I'm going to try to get that available in the next day or two. But before that happens, if you want to just send me a DM, if you have a partner in mind you'd like to do
Yes.
your video with, just let me know. We'll set that up. I'll coordinate it with Chinmaya, and we'll get it going. But there will be a form available soon. And once that is available, I'll put it in my link on Dan the Biology Man, as well as
Yeah.
on the Psi community, and we'll have that for you. But in the meantime, if you have somebody in mind you'd like to do this with, even if you don't, if you're a lone SciCommer right now, that's fine. We'll find someone that set everything up for you. So we're going to make sure we can do all we can to help you get your SciComm message across, help you get
Yes.
your lessons across, and help you grow on this platform as best we can.
And don't be shy at all. You might
Yes.
be nervous in the beginning, but as I mentioned, once you get the feel, you will be more than comfortable. Like
Absolutely.
I am right now. I don't know about Dan.
I'm good now. I have to say I am
Okay.
good now. And maybe it was a little bit of caffeine jitters, who knows? But yes, I am good now. And it kind
Yes.
of is like riding a bike. It's been so long since I've done one of these things, but it's
Yeah.
so much fun. It's so
It
much
is
fun
fun.
to just be able to connect with people. It really is.
Yes, it is. Okay, so I don't think we have any more questions, or
Yeah,
we can wait for 2 minutes if someone is typing.
we'll see. But I'd like to thank everybody that did join in today. We really appreciate it. And um, get the word out. If maybe somebody didn't see this live stream or won't, just let them know that
Yes.
both platforms are going to be available every Wednesday for an hour-long session with you and another SciCommer to have the space to talk about whatever you'd like to.
Yes. And if you have anyone in mind, because the Addictive Brain started interview with scientist series, and if you have any scientist in mind that you want to nominate for a live session, like on Instagram or YouTube channel or Facebook, we would be happy to accommodate that as well.
Great. Same. We don't have that series. That sounds like an incredible series, but if you have someone in mind that maybe is hesitant to get themselves out there, if they maybe need a word of encouragement, maybe to get started. I mean, we don't want to ambush people that don't want to do it at all, but if there are
Yes.
people that are like, oh, I want to do this, but we're here to make it as seamless as possible for them,
Yes.
to really just make this an inclusive space for everybody to just have fun, become friends, form bonds, and just get through this crazy year of 2020 together.
Yes. 2020 has been crazy until now.
To say the least.
To say, yeah, that's the least. Hopefully, the second wave doesn't strike, but it looks like it is inevitable. New Zealand had 30 cases in the last 3 days.
Um,
So,
right now in the States, I believe it's just in the Georgia area that is experiencing some outbreaks. They've opened schools. It does personally
okay.
to me look like a harbinger. I know that New Jersey, for the most part, it looks like they are going to do virtual learning. There are some hybrid programs that are going to start, but um, yeah, it looks like the second wave is inevitable, unfortunately, but we're here to get through it together. That's
Yes.
what we're here for support throughout all of it. No matter what the future holds, we're all going to be here
Yeah,
um, together. We are
yes.
stronger together, for sure.
Yeah. I think that's all for no one has any more questions. So thank you everyone for joining in today. It was real fun. We hope to communicate with you over DMs, and we look forward to welcoming you on our communities.
Yes, for sure. Thank you all so much for attending this. And like Chinmaya said, we are so excited to be able to give you the floor to just talk about your SciComm. And we look forward to reading the DMs and getting things
Yes.
started.
And if you miss some part of it, don't worry, we will save it and upload it as soon as possible.
Yes, we're going to save this, have this available as a resource for as many platforms as we can save it to.
Yeah, Skeptical Chemist. Skeptical Chemist, I must say you are doing an amazing job with
Oh, yes.
your
Huge
posts and
fan.
articles. It's really informative.
Yeah, and if you are a skeptical chemist, if you are interested in posts or joining in a live stream of your own, please feel free to do so. We'd love to have you.
And I think we can set up a chat like this with the Skeptical Chemist at some point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many. This is just the start of it. This is it's going to evolve as time passes,
Yes.
but it's going to get more and more inclusive, more and more fun. The more people that get involved. So please, if you'd like to do so, just please give us a DM. If you have someone else in mind, just let them know what we are doing, and the more the better.
Yes, the more the better. The more the merrier.
Yes, the more the merrier.
Okay, no problem. Okay, thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you all so much. It's been such a blast. Can't wait for the future.
Thank you, Dan, for joining us today.
Thank you, Chinmaya, for having me. It's going to be a blast. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day, everyone.
Take care, everybody.
Take care. Don't forget to save it, Dan.
I'm going to save it for sure. Don't worry.
Yes. Okay. Bye-bye.